All right, guys, and we are back, and we have Mr. Summer Lyan. I don't know why I threw that in there. I just thought it was cool. Since you say you're the lion. Listen, I love how you said that you just took a chance and you made that transition, and it wasn't hard for you because I think it's just a path that you chose, a spiritual path that you chose. You know, so how was it finding your base to start your music then? To start collabing with some of the people that you started collabing with, you know, the Olivias, you know, or doing some of the background work for the Meek Mills and all these people. How were you able to make that base?
All this stuff, all this experience was back in Florida.
Okay.
I told you, I used to have my own studio in Florida, and this is where I met Olivia, and we started doing some work together. I started like, I was working as her engineer.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, so, and for Meek Mill, I built that this is the, and respect me. So, yeah, he saw me build DJ Khaled Engineer Studio.
I saw that.
So, he came out perfect. Yeah, he came out perfect, and then he called me, told me, yo, come in Atlanta. And then so I drove there, and then this is where everything happened.
And that's where you fell in love. So how do you get the inspiration to now say from producer? Well, I read in your bio, it says to become a better singer or, you know, musician. How are you honing that part of you?
Okay, so I always used to, like, when I was a kid, I always liked to sing. Oh, I like singing, but I never took it seriously just because of Haiti, the mentality of Haitian. They never take music as a career over there. So when I moved here, after like working as like a producer with a bunch of people, and I'm like, but I always
had that passion in you.
My music, but I never had time to finish them. And then, but every time people listen to my music, they say, bro, that thing is hard, bro. Why don't you work on your stuff? And then at this time in my life, I went through like a lot of things. Like let's say I went through like a darkest time in my life.
I read that.
Darkest time where I was dealing with everything, anxiety, depression, all those questions. This is when my spiritual journey just started too. So a lot of questions, anxiety, and then I realized, and then I finally came out of this darkness.
And that's what.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I want to help people. I want to help people because I got the remedy. So I want to help people. I know a lot of people go through the same thing.
Definitely.
And I went through the same thing, and I want to help them. I want to help those people.
I like how I like how you speak about it freely and openly, because it is a taboo for men, I would say, to speak on mental health. I wouldn't say it's an issue, but, you know, mental health concerns where they're being depressed or they're down, they're out, and, you know, they have nowhere to turn. And like you said, you know, thank God for, you know, something spiritual to kind of awaken in you, to bring you out. Some people don't have that. And for you to be able to turn around and say, I want to help others, you know, I think that's dope.
Yeah, that's the reason why.
Why aren't you? What makes you not afraid to do that, to speak on something like that?
I don't know. I'm not afraid of anything. Trust me, I can't really tell you. I can't really answer that because I'm not afraid of anything.
That's good.
I'm not. I'm just like, to me, like what people call bad, I don't see bad. To me, bad doesn't exist.
So what do you see it as?
The experience. It just the experience matters. Like, because you need the bad thing in order for you to create whatever you want to create in your life.
When you were
need to go down.
When you were going through those times in your life, were you still having to put on a face and create and be a creative producer or?
Yes, I did. It was very hard.
I was going to ask because I know there are, like we said, you know, to help someone else, there are those that are probably experiencing that, you know, And I kind of want to touch base on how were you able to get through that part, you know?
I'll say it again. Come again.
So I was saying, I want to kind of know how you were able to get through that. So to be in a down place, to be depressed, and to be able to see, or to be able to still have to produce, or to be able to still have to work at what you love, you know, what were those steps to get you through it? But before we do it, I want to take another break. If that's all right.
Yeah, you're good.
We going with the flow. I like that, Mr. Summer Lyan. All right, guys, on that note, we are going to take a break and we'll be right back.